Hi, this is Raquel with Paints and Glitter. I'm going to try to see if I can actually see what's going on here. My this is going to be interesting. I'm coming along very quickly, hopefully just to open some mail with my crafty friends if anyone joins me. As you can see, I'm using everything all at once and it looks like I might have to stand over here because the sun is literally in my face and there's nothing I can do about it unless I stand over here. But I did go on Instagram and announce this video quickly, so I'm gonna wait and see if anyone joins me. And in the meantime, I do see that there's a couple people here already, so thank you for joining me. I'm gonna find my video, if you could bear with me, and see if I can see the chat, if anyone says hello. So please say hi. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. And I see Emma Stalls, so hello. Hi, darling, from Georgia. And Ines, thank you for being here. I feel like I haven't seen Ines in quite a long time. So thank you, ladies. If you want to share the video, I would really appreciate it. And bonsoir, Veronique. Thank you for being here. Beautiful, awesome. So I'm gonna move my phone here. As you guys probably already know, I do this whole cable thing. But let me tell you, every single time that I do my videos, it feels like it's different every time. And the reason being that I have like this ledge, and this is where I put my camera, is on this ledge. But it goes without saying that depending on the lighting and all this stuff, I have to move things around. So today I thought it was all set. Got a light over here that I got that's new. I'll show you guys quickly. It's on a tripod. So I got this light over here, and that was just to try to make my videos brighter. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. So I've got my other light here that you guys know I joke around with because it casts shadows on my face in the whole 9 yards and I end up looking crazy. But whatever. All of that to say that I get extremely hot. So I'm trying to just like make it balanced because you guys see those lights back there too, and not to make this all about lighting, but I thought it was set, and then all of a sudden the sunshine came up from behind some clouds and it's right in my eyes right now, so I can't see a single thing. And you guys probably already know I'm blind as a bat to begin with, but I enjoy the company of my crafty friends, as you guys already know, so I thank you for being here anyway. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to come along and share a couple of little things. And before I burn myself, I'm gonna move my glue gun. So I got some mail, and I was hoping that my sweet friend Vicky could join us. So I don't know if she's gonna be able to join or not. So I'm just gonna get right into it because I literally have 45 minutes. That's it. And I talk a lot, as you guys already know. So I've been working on a couple of things. So maybe I should work or show you that first in case she does join us. So let me show you. Okay, so last year, I forgot to take this down. Last year, I made this ornament here for Renee Bouquets. I want to, maybe it wasn't last year. It might have been the year before. I can't remember now. But I really love the results of this because I was able to use, of course, her laces. And that's that applique that you see there. Or maybe, you know what? I don't remember if that's hers or not. But in any case, I was showcasing this little girl here. And thank you so much, sweetie. And please tell me your first name because I forget. And Aretha, hi. Thank you for joining us. I don't know if I said hi to you, sweetie, so I'm not ignoring you. I'm just saying your name right now. So I had made this, and what I did was that I used the rosette dies from Sizzix, this one here, if you see that. And I cut those out in vellum. And then I use some of Renee's little snowflakes that she sells, or maybe I only used, yes, 2. So I did this one and this one. So if you can see how different they are. This one looks like it has little Christmas trees on it, but I didn't really like showcase that. And this one had hearts on it, so I used enamel to color it in. And then I did the little hearts on the end. I colored those too, and I don't know if you can tell the difference there, but that is a deeper pink there. And then I did the snowflake. I did another rosette with a bunch of her gaudy glitter is what she calls it. It's really chunky and it's more like crushed glass than it is glitter. And then I did the little pom-poms and the pearl strand to hold it up. And then down here, as you can see, I used some of her little bells. And then these little bobs here, well, they're called beads, of course. I got those at Joann's, okay? And then if you need to see the back, this was the back, and this was her trim. This is from Renee Bouquets. I did another one of those rosettes, only I put a snowflake behind it, and I did dry emboss all of the paper, okay? So I'm showing you this as my inspiration because if you guys don't already know this, recently, of course, with the Black Friday sales and all of that, Sizzix was having a sale on their dies, a really good one. So I took advantage and got this die here, which I'm just going to show you guys, like, you know, the paper that comes with it. It looks like this, and it's old. It's one of the ones that Tim Holtz had released, alterations die, but there's the number if you're interested, and it makes two little stars, right? So that's what I've been playing with, and I'm on my second one, so to speak, here, but here's the one that I've already made, and it's smaller than the one I just showed you guys. So what's cute about it though is it makes this itty bitty one here. So this whole thing hanging measures about 8.5 inches when it's all put together like that, you know, minus the string there. But here's, I'm going to go from top to bottom. These little beads were given to me by Carolyn. She's Tea Time and Dolls here on YouTube and Instagram and everything. And what I did here was I put this humongous poinsettia, and that I made out of Foamiron using some dies that make obviously a poinsettia from John Next Door. And then here's a piece of like chipboard, I guess, or you know, that pressed wood. It's kind of like Beautiful Board, but it's a different brand. So what I did was that I painted that with gesso, and it was quite large. I was trying to find the rest of it, guys, but my desk is a hot mess. So I cut snippets out of it to be able to place it there. And as you can tell, it's white, but the base of it is kind of like a cardboard color. So if you didn't have something like that that's made out of the chipboard, but if you have any leftover cardboard, you could use a die and cut out things like that, kind of, you know, filigree shape or leaf shape, that sort of thing. And then just color it with gesso, and that's what I did. And then there's also a little bit of ink there. I did some inking on all of this because I was trying to match the poinsettia that I had made. And that poinsettia I hand colored, I hand painted, and if you see, there's a bunch of shine there because I used different kinds of glitter. And here I incorporated 3 little roses, and those come like this. They come in a little pack like that. And I think I got those from China like a long time ago. And what I did there was that I colored them to match my project using Catherine Pooler inks, okay, with just a little water brush. And I also used, and by the way, let me see here, that was for the brown one. And then those 2 green ones I was able to color with, this is called Wispy Willow Nouveau Sparkle Spray. So that looks like that. And see how deep green it is? What I did was I started off with that darker one in the middle, and then whatever was left over on my brush I used on a second one, and I got a lighter green. That's as complicated as that got. And I also incorporated into this a piece of lace that's behind the poinsettia there, just a little snippet of it. And then this little tree here is from Tim Holtz. They come, my stuff is off to the side here, but they come like this, and it's got a piece of string there. But I just grabbed a piece of cotton and I ripped it up. Thank you so much, Aretha. And I made a little bow out of it, stuck it on there. And this is left over from another flower thing. I don't know, those little clusters of flowers that you can buy. that was left over from one, so I incorporated it there. And then here you see the label. It says Jehovah Rapha, and that means God our healer. So I incorporated that, and that I did use my Cameo for. So if you see back there, my computer, I just sit down and I type out what I need, and I print it out, and then I made the little banner out of it. Then down here is our other little star, and that one got 2 little jingle bells, and those came from the dollar store. I just put gesso on them, but it is a green one and a red one. I happen to have this little tag laying about, so I just drew some stars on there, and you can see there's gesso on that paper. On the border is some gold, Nouveau drops. That one is glitter drops in honey gold. So it's kind of hard to see on this video, of course, with my lighting and everything, but it is clear with a hint of gold, and maybe you can see it there a little bit better. And then on the back, plain and simple, a little flower, and then 2 more little flowers here, a bead and a leaf. Okay, and I did use some gold thread there, and it's all kind of mushy and that sort of thing. And then on the edges, I did use trim. So I did hot glue the entire edge there to add that. I thought it gave it a nice finished look, especially up here. It kind of twirled it around and all that. So that's my little ornament for this year. And I'm working on a second one, but I think you guys get the idea of how that's going to look. I'm just using a different color palette. Merci Veronique. And I'm starting off, of course, with the hanging element here. This one is a twine that has gold woven into it. And then here I have a different color paper, a different type of trim. This one's more like a rickrack style. I got that from my sweet friend Mai. She has a store now, and if I can remember her store name, I'll try to update this video later and link her store below, because she does have papers, trims, all sorts of things, and she's an amazing mixed media artist, just so you know. And then here, this flower was given to me as part of winnings from Wandy, who's Wandy Sweets. So I won some of her adorable heartfelt creation flowers, and the way that these came were it came in like a little tin, and they were all flat like this. So she stamped and cut them out in different colors, as you can see. And what I did was I added some rose gold pen to that. And that's this pen here. This is called Blush Rosette from TonicStudios. And it's like a watercolor pen, but it does paint in rose gold. And then I added the little, you know, leaves that came with it, and I was toying about, as you can see, this isn't even glued in yet. I was just playing around to see how many color greens I wanted to add to it, but I did add some gems, or a gem in the center, and as you can see, I've been adding these little I don't know what they're called, the little gold balls that you can get at the dollar store, and it's going to have another little star, but I've been toying around with what else to add to it, and I've got some roses. I've got this little bow that I made, again, by ripping some cotton, what do you call it, fabric, and then I stamped it. So you see all those little stars? I stamped those onto that fabric, and that's going to go on top up here, like so. And I'll just keep playing. And then what I do is basically that I gather my items, and whatever is on my table, I'll try to fit on there however I can manage to do so. So anything but the kitchen sink is going to end up on those stars. So needless to say, those are little gifts that I intend on giving out, and my hopes is that I can mail them out before the end of the year. I'm extremely late with all of things Christmas this year, but it is what it is. There's nothing more that I can do right at the moment about it. So I'm asking for an apology ahead of time. If you get something from me and it's late, then I am very sorry. It's the best that I could do this year. So now on to the mail that I received from Vicky. I wanted to open it now because I'm not sure if I can even come back this week to do a video. So first of all, I want to say that this is how I received this. And let me just show you the box, okay? You can see that it says fragile. says fragile here. I had to cover my address because they had to rewrite it on the box. It says fragile here, okay? And it says fragile here in this nice, gorgeous indentation made by the USPS. You see that? Okay. Just want to let you know, the top looks like that, and I just put tape on there to cover up my address and Vicky's also. But you can see where that ended up. It says, oh, my address, I guess if you saw this, you just saw my address anyway. Oh well, now you know where I live. So it says on here, damage in handling in the postal service. So I pray to God that that's as much damage as happened here, but that's all I'm gonna say. This is how I received this package. And I just feel horrible because I know how much work we crafters put into the things that we make. And I see that there's 7 people here. So if I can get 7 thumbs up, you guys will make my day. Because I came on here in a flash. Trying to get everything done for Christmas, of course. And it's a bit difficult, you know, to get it all done at once. But, alright. Let's see. So if you don't know who Vicky is, she's TryHeart67 here on YouTube. She's a phenomenal crafter. You're about to see that, of course, and there's, you know, I don't need to prove it to you. She likes to use different textures as much as I do, which is really awesome. That's why I love seeing her creative side, because she uses like old and new, a lot of vintagey kind of items. So right off the bat, I see here, she packaged this beautifully, by the way. This looks to be maybe a tag, but it's got this little fairy girl, and that's been embossed and inked, and it's super shabby and sweet, as you can see there. And on the back, it says, yep, this is her label. So, handmade with love, Vicky Yoshikawa. She's TryHeart67. So sweet. And there's a little heart and snowflake there. And then she did write a little note. Aw, it's absolutely adorable. So this looks to be like the piece of manila folder, if you know what I mean. Those folders that you can use to store items in an office. And it's cut down, and I think that's why I see those grooves up there. But it's all glittered and lovely. Super sweet. So there's that. And then she also sent this little card. Look at this, guys. It's got the little tiniest little bells. You hear that? I love that. And it's got a little Christmas tree. And this was made using a napkin. And I can tell by the way that that paper is adhered there. So this is something Vicky likes to do. And look at the shine on that. It's so lovely. And I love the antique feel of it. And it's got a clip in there. So, oh, I love this. It says, dreams are God's whispers to your soul. And it says that right in there. So I'm guessing she did it so that I can add this if I want to. Let me take a peek here. Oh, so it's like a little booklet. So she's done this before, where she's given me little booklets that I've been able to use for my mixed media. But look how sweet that is. It's got the little pine cone elements on the front and the back, and a couple of little pages. And then, of course, the little sentiment there, which she hand wrote, and I so appreciate that it's her own handwriting. Super sweet. So thank you, Vicky, for that. I'm going to try to, there's a bunch of this shred in here. So it looks like that. So I'm going to try to make sure that I can get to the items without getting the shred everywhere. But right off the bat, oh wow, okay. This is big. Holy moly. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I had no idea. No idea. Yes, thank you, Ines. I love it too. This is bigger than, oh my goodness sakes. This is, okay. So if you, sorry for all the crinkling, but guys, I have to show you this whole thing, the way she packaged it. Look at that. Isn't that so adorable? So let's give it a one twirl there. Oh my gosh, all the way from the ribbon to everything. Such lovely presentation. And then there's a little something extra here on the side. Let me make sure I get it all out. And I think that was it. So those two items. She packaged it beautifully. So I'm so glad that she put the amount of bubble wrap in there that she did, guys, because if not, they would have destroyed this thing. And me, I would have had to make a little visit to the post office. You know. Oh yes, this is absolutely stunning. So I'm just gonna try to show you guys bit by bit, because she put her heart into this. First, let's start here. She did a little tag. So let me show close up. See that, guys? It says believe. It's got a little Santa. Oh, this can come off. Sorry, guys. It's got a little Santa here and the berries and holly, and then it says Happy Christmas. There's a little ginger and these little hearts that are all glittered up, and then a little candy cane up there. And there's stitching all around that cup, and this is super sturdy. So I will be able to use this as a Christmas ornament. And I have one from Vicky from a couple of years ago, and I keep it around or out year round because I love it so much. And look at the back. It's just as stunning as the front. And look at this tiny little ginger. Oh my gosh, so lovely. And I love that she put the date on it too. So thank you so much, Vicky. And then it's got this humongous bow. Let me open that up. And it's got little bells. So sweet. It's all about the detail, guys, right? And, oh, let me show you this. I didn't even notice. It's got these little buttons here. You see that? Look at how cool. I have to see what that says. It says Picasso style, Paris, New York. Ooh. So I've got the New York part down. Now I need to go to Paris, right? I need to go to Paris so I can get the rest of that coin. All right, so I'm just gonna untie it, and I get to reuse this, which is gorgeous. Musical theme. Now, Vicky knows this about me already, which is what makes this so very special. My oldest son is a musician, so she knows that I like things with musical notes and stuff like that. So that's a really beautiful detail, even if it was unintentional. Still means a lot to me. So here inside is the gift. Oh my gosh. So let me take this out real quick. There's this little tag with a little gingerbread man. Super cute. And then here's the mug. And let me see what it says. Gingerbread cake in a mug. Ooh, look at that. So I'm guessing these are the ingredients. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. It's got the recipe right on the mug. I've never seen anything like this. How cool is that? Super, super sweet. So it's got everything on there. So even if I didn't put it in the mug, it's so nice to have the recipe. So thank you so much, Vicky, if you watch this video. There's hot cocoa mix there. And this is milk chocolate hot cocoa mix as well. So I don't know if this is all, you know, something you would use to make the little cake, but maybe. I'm not quite sure. And then look at this little peppermint sticks. And guys, look at how sweet little Christmas shaped marshmallows. So adorable. And then the rest is just, you know, to keep it safe, and it came with a little whisk. And I've been saying I want one of these little tiny whisks, so got one of my Christmas wishes right there, just with that. So thank you so much, Vicky, again. And I'm so sorry that she's not here at the moment, but Vicky takes care of her grandchildren and her mom, so she's a hardworking woman, and I don't fault her for not being on YouTube every second of the day, because I'm not either. So, and here's the other little gift. So she's included a little rubber stamp, and I do collect quite a few of these, and I also sell them on Etsy. So she's given me one that, this one here is from Hero Arts, and let's see, her name is Fairy on a Mushroom. Look at how cute. So she's sitting there. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I apologize for any glare, but super sweet. She's so cute. And then it came with all of this, which you know I'm going to use. Super adorable. So there's that beautiful gift. And let me set it aside a second. This is just gorgeous. I'm so blessed, really, truly. It's wonderful to receive such beautiful things from friends, and not because of the items themselves. I think you guys all know this is just more the sentiment behind it, the kindness that you feel when someone thinks of you. So just know, guys, that even if I can't return the favor immediately to all of my friends here on YouTube, because let's face it, it's hard to you know, to reciprocate to every single person that you end up meeting and all of that. That's very difficult. It can be quite costly, of course. You guys all already know that. But just the fact that, you know, she would take the time to go to a store and get something, package it up, send it, it's a big deal. So I'm very, very grateful. And it could have been a pencil and I'd be equally as excited. So, yeah, I wanted to mention very quickly that I guess I have a question for you guys, so let me just take a quick sip of water, and excuse me, my throat gets dry. So I recently took advantage of some of the sales from, as I mentioned before, the Black Friday sales. So that Sizzix die was one of the dies that I took advantage of, you know, the sale price. And I also got this one here. This one had been on my wish list for quite a while. And I like rock bottom prices, just like anyone else. So if I can get something at a lower price, then I take advantage of that, of course. And this is called Birdhouse. There's no other name to it except for that. And it's number 6651994. And I have every intention of making several of these. I also have this other little house, just to let you guys know. But this was released by TonicStudios, and it was a limited time item, which you can see it's very, very detailed. I actually put vellum on that so that I could put a tea light inside. And it came with this gorgeous butterfly. I mean, you see the roof there. So I'm hoping that on this little house, I might be able to also use some of these elements. But if you rewatch this video, or if you're watching right now and you happen to have this die set, please leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to do a group kind of crafty session with ladies who have this die, so that we can all do different versions of it and share it at the same time. So if that's something that appeals to you, please let me know. And that's an invitation to craft. And we can do it whether it be on a different platform or, you know, there's several different ways to do that sort of thing. So please let me know if you have this die. I'm interested in doing a group video of making it maybe for Valentine's Day. I think that would be a lot of fun. Also, I received, bear with me guys, I know I talk a lot, but it beats standing here in silence. Oh gosh. Okay. So from the TonicStudios Black Friday deals, thank you, Enos. Yes, and even if it's just a different little house die set, if you have anything like it, then please don't limit yourself. If you have anything that's a little square that you can add, you know, panels to and make a little house, that would be just as good. So in any case, it's an open invitation. So I took advantage of the Black Friday deals. I've said it like 7 times, so I'm sorry for repeating myself. But one of the items that I got was the TonicStudios Eternal Moments Complete My Memory Book die set. Some of you guys know about this, but if you're newer to my channel, then you might not know this. I am an affiliate of TonicStudios. I love their product, and I get it when I can. So this is the die set that I'm referring to. And of course, I love memory books. That's one of my favorite things to craft. So I went ahead and took advantage of that. And let me show you the size of this thing. It is huge, okay? And it came with so many dies. I don't think that this is still... Oh, hi, sweetie. Jenny's here. Thank you for joining us. I haven't seen you in a while. So I took advantage of this, guys, and I got something else, but I'm not going to show that just yet. But this came with a magnet and everything. So the price was hard to pass up because it came with so many different dies and because I collect the memory book dies. So you guys know how that goes. So yes, same here, sweetie. Yes, it has been, yeah, this die is like, oh, that was the one to get this year. If I had to pick one set of all of the items that I've gotten in this past year, I think this was it. This one took the cake. So, because of that, however, I got 3 free prizes, okay? Now, I've already been in communications with Tonic because I had a little question. And I'm just saying we all have different opinions, okay, right out of the gate. We don't all agree on everything. But TonicStudios is not my personal company. I don't own it. And I don't even have stock in it. So my opinion goes from you to, you know. However, and okay, then you need to hit your notifications bell so that you find out when I'm going live, because that's when I tend to let you guys know when Tonic is up to something special, all right? But in any case, if you spent a certain amount of money, and this is how it always goes, right? You get a free gift and whatever. So in my case on the cart, it said 3. And I'm thinking, 3 free gifts. I wonder why they would bother to give me 3 free gifts. I don't deserve that. It's like I don't spend half as much as other people do. But in any case, I was like, that's pretty generous. But here, the thing is that I don't know how I feel about it now. Yeah, you know what, sweetie? Jenny, I'm in the same boat. I hit that bell and 9 times out of 10, I find out at the last minute or not at all. So I don't take it personally. So in case anybody says anything, I got 3 of these. 3. If you're wondering what this is, it's not a button. I could make it into one, I suppose. I could put it on my head and make it into a, what do you call those things? I forget what it's called. Whatever, my language. It's a costa, okay? I got 3 costas. All right, that's what I'm gonna call it. It's a fascinator. I could make a fascinator out of it if I wanted to. I suppose my head's big enough that I could put it on a headband. Yes, or a huge button for, you know, those of us who might need a little attention. But in any case, so they gave me 3 of those and 3 of these, which I'm opening it, but this was really cute, actually. Even though my husband made a comment, I was like, you know what? I didn't need to hear that. This is the, okay, so if you don't know about TonicStudios branding, okay, you see that? This is the brand logo, that circle and those little circles, okay? That is meant to be the bubbles that come out of a tonic drink, the little bubbles, bubbly drink or whatever. I don't drink alcohol, so that's lost on me, but I found that out. And the keychains have the little bottle of Nuvo, which if you see the drops, that's what the bottle looks like. Very cute. And then one of the circles of the little bubbles. And then that says Nuvo, 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 Nuvo. It says Nuvo. And then here's where you would put your keys. So I think that's really darling. Of course, it's a total girly kind of thing, right? But I only have one car. One car. I'm trying to look at the camera. I don't know where it is. I have one car. I don't have 3 cars. So I don't need 3 keychains. I have one house. And guess what? My keychain has my house key and my car key. So I don't need 3 of these. And I tend to sit right next to my drink when I have a drink. And guys, pardon my sense of humor, but I like to laugh, okay? So this is all for laughs, okay? I have my coaster, my Costa. I have my one Costa and I have my one drink. That's all I need. I'm not a girl of excess, okay? You know, I'm fluffy, but that's about it. So I have 2 coasters and 2 keychains. And that was a very long-winded way to go about saying that. But I've got 2 coasters and 2 keychains. What do you guys think I should do with these? Should I do a giveaway? Should I just surprise somebody with them? What? Yeah, exactly. Ines says, I must drink a lot. Yeah, according to some people at Tonic, that, you know, that was a very good way of going about things, because I was told that, yeah, I know, we have the same sense of humor. So I was told that some ladies like to re-gift these kinds of items, that this is something that, you know, they were being generous so that we could pass it along. I'm all for it. I think that's fine. It's wonderful. I guess was kind of surprised that I got 3. So, opinions. I have 2 people left here. I think everyone else just jumped jump ship, or I don't know, maybe not. I'm not sure. Who knows? I have no idea. I have no way of knowing. So, okay, I agree. I think that Jenny is right on the money. I should send these to some subscribers. So, here's what I want to do. It said here that I had 8 people and I only got 3 thumbs up. Now it's 7 people. So, I guess the Costa is not necessarily for everyone. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to ask that you leave the comment below and let me know what you think of the Costa. If this is interesting to you or not. If you want me to pick some names from this video, I will gladly do so. And I will send you a Costa and keychain. Okay? All right? So, hi, Anka. This video's gone like totally not in the direction that I thought it would go. But so yeah, it's a very I don't know, uneventful giveaway, I would say. But there it is. Leave me your comment. Yes. That's wonderful, Jenny. That's awesome. Yes. Well, now when you say, you know what? I don't know how many households still have these things around. Is this a norm in your household? Like, please tell me. It isn't in mine. I have to say that. It really isn't. But I don't know why. Maybe it's just my cups are different. But yes, they are wonderful. I have to say, here in on my crafty table here, it is nice. And all joking aside, okay guys, I've been just messing around, but all kidding aside, it's really sturdy. It's really awesome. It's kind of made of ceramic. Okay, it's very, very pretty. It does say thank you. It's got the branding and it's got the cork on the bottom so your drink won't slide. So, so yes, Aretha, what I'll do is, oh, very nice, Jenny. Good idea. So Jenny's saying I could use it for my glue gun. I agree. That's a great, great idea. So Ines says she doesn't use Costas. Yeah, you're like me. I just watch my drink slide off the table. Boom. Just kidding. No, I just drink. I drink my stuff. Like if I have water, I drink it. And then there's none of that condensation going on because it's not sitting around for 3 hours. But anyway, you guys know I like to laugh. I like to smile. I do not take myself too seriously. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll draw the 2 names. Okay? 2 names. I'll send you your Costa, Ines. Even if you don't like the Costa, at least you could think of me when you see it on the table. Just put something pretty on it, like a candle, so that it, you know, because that would be another ingenious way of using it. Or your hot glue gun. Yeah, so I'll pick 2 names, and then what I'll do is because maybe, I don't know if anyone's going to watch this later on, but I'll give it until, what's today? Today's Monday. How about I pick somebody Thursday, And that way, God willing, by Friday, you know, it'll all be said and done, and I can say who's the winner. Now, if I don't come back on Friday, it doesn't mean I forgot. It just means life got in the way and it's Christmas. Oh yeah, Friday's Christmas Eve. So no, I'm not going to do that. Let's say next Monday. So let's give it a week. You always watch when you, oh, that's awesome. I appreciate that. So yeah, next Monday, let's do it that way. That way I'm not going crazy and thinking that I forgot. And then I'll mail it to 2 different people. Okay? So that's about it. You know, just to recap, there we go. Oh, so you use them at work. See, now I wasn't allowed to have water at my desk at work. Worked with computers and that sort of thing. So we weren't allowed. So I guess I got used to not having them. So yeah, just to recap, this was what I was sharing at the beginning of the video. Thank you, thank you. I shared all of the elements that went on here and where they came from. But of course, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to share. I also shared that this was my other purchase, and I made an invitation so that if you want to craft along with me, that's something that I'm willing to do. And I would set a particular time and let you guys know what materials I'm using and that sort of thing. So that way, if you want to make something like what I'm making, I'm happy to do that. If you happen to have just a house die, it doesn't have to be this one, then I'm sure we could work something out. Or if you want me to mail you the pieces cut out so that you can participate, then let me know. Okay. And yes, we could do it private. It doesn't have to be publicized. You know, whatever your preference is, that's fine by me. And I think it could be a lot of fun to do a group crafty session. I've been seeing ladies doing it on YouTube, and it's been so much fun. So I would love to do that with a group of crafty gals as well. And no worries, Ines. So if you need it, okay, if you need the base, let me know. Okay, that's no big deal. I can just, it's not very big. Okay, so I can just cut a few of these in really heavy cardstock and send it your way, so that way you can participate. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm going to wrap it up here because it's been 42 minutes. I said it was only going to take 45, so I appreciate you guys having joined me in this video. I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Vicki, again, if you watch this video, for the goodies. It has been amazing to receive such beautiful feedback, and the gifts, of course, are an enormous blessing to me as well. So I will pick 2 names next Monday. I'll let you guys know who the winners are. Then I'm going to ask you for your address. So having said that, if you just want to send me your address anyway, email me, paintsandglitter@gmail.com. And who knows, maybe I'll get something anyway. So yeah, great to see you guys as well. Thank you, Jenny, for joining us. And thank you also, Aretha, Ines. Thank you to, let's see, Anka. Thank you for joining us. Let's see, Veronique, I believe, also. And I hope I didn't miss anyone. And MS Dolls. I think that was the last person on the list there, from Georgia. All right, awesome. You guys are lovely. God bless you. And as I always say, be inspired and be blessed. And I will go enjoy my Costa. Okay? Ciao, ciao. Bye.